All right. I don't know how many people. See, I'm still getting kind of used to all this.
Oh, this is live.
Yeah,
TikTok.
this is live TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I'm not used to the old tic-tac is what I call it. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to...
We got somebody in there. He's cool. He's cool. He's been following me for a little bit.
Okay, so we're kind of starting to get some viewers on here.
Yeah, I got about 11 people that I guess you can register if you create a live event. And I had about like 11, 12 people on.
Okay.
But yeah, looking forward to the show tonight.
Yeah. This is our monthly WrestleRama show here at the Waiting Room Lounge. Heart of Benson.
Oh, Heart of Benson.
For PWP Live.
Oh yeah, gonna be a fun time. Might be cold as shit out there, but it's gonna be action hot in here.
I'm gonna talk my age here, talk about the weather. This is we were like we were having a weird weather time. We were like in the 60s a couple days ago, and here it is, freaking Planet Hoth from Star Wars, 21 degrees.
Yeah, the weather here lately has been a little bit on the bipolar side.
Yeah, I don't know what March or April is gonna bring. Hopefully we get some shades of green here in a minute. My old joints aren't used to this military service-wise, like freezes up in the winter.
I know about that. I mean, everybody that follows me on here knows about my military service. This man right here, fellow veteran. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. Navy, right?
Navy, yeah.
Navy. Army, we're all on the same side.
Oh, yeah.
If I would have ever done it again, I probably would have joined either the Navy or Coast Guard, because you guys do a lot of, you get a little bit more traveling opportunities.
Oh, yeah. I've been all over Southeast Asia. Yeah. Philippines, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia. Malaysia was fun.
Yeah. All I got Iraq, Germany, and I got Poland. But that's a different conversation for a different time with the timeline that we're in right now.
No, yeah. I've Middle East, I got up into Bahrain and Israel.
Okay. How's Israel?
It was fun. Beautiful place. Although with the Navy, every stop you have a local expert come on and they'll tell you all these things you can do. And
that's like the Bible Belt, right?
Yeah. And it was funny because I went on a tour over to Jerusalem, and first thing they told us when we got on the bus, we're not expecting any rocket attacks today. And I'm just like, really?
Man, Israel's Special Forces is top notch, and they don't mess around in that.
They got their own damn martial art.
Yeah, they do. Heard about that.
Crazy shit.
They got a couple comments going on in here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Couple people. Fellow Navy veteran right there.
There we go.
The doc.
Awesome.
Let's talk about some of the matches going on tonight.
Yeah. Let's get back. I think we got our
weather talk
our icebreakers out of the way.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so tonight we got PWP Live WrestleRama. So I'd like to talk about the main event that we're having tonight.
Oh yeah,
the main event. The
champ is here.
Actually, I am the champ. I am the PWP champion. But tonight, the main event is going to be Lars Metzger taking on his former partner Johnny Ruckus.
Oh, that's gonna
a Midwest Massacre match.
Yeah,
no rules, no
that's
DQs,
gonna be insane.
No holds barred.
Yeah, when I heard about that one going, I'm like, damn.
And here's the thing: they grew up with each other, best friends. And when you're doing anything with your best friend, things could get potentially competitive and dangerous. So this is not for the faint in the heart tonight. You're gonna see you're probably gonna see some bloodshed.
So There will be blood. I can only imagine. I mean, kind of fitting when their name as a tag team was Midwest Blood. I mean,
yeah.
How can they not have a match against each other and there not be blood involved?
Right. Another match I'm looking forward to is Joey Daniels, one half of the Daniels brothers, taking on Omar Pacheco for his Rising Phoenix title.
Oh, the Rising Phoenix. That's proven to have some nice matches for that title.
Yeah, I mean, got to be biased here. Go USA. So I hope Joey Daniels wins. Takes the gold home to the old US of A.
That would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Yep. And then we got Jack Darling.
Ooh.
Moonshine Russell.
Ooh, boy.
New tag team going on. Taking on the long reigning Evil Messengers for the PWP
Messengers.
tag team titles.
Yeah, those guys are some tough sons of bitches.
Oh, yeah. You know, they come out here ghoulish with their body bags, looking all mean and angry. But, you know, Jack and Moonshine, they kind of remind me of my fellow military roots. So I hope they get the titles tonight.
Moonshine, I can definitely see him.
I want to go drinking with Moonshine.
So I've done it.
You have?
Yeah.
And you live to tell the tale?
I mean, I've gone picture for picture with British Navy, so I mean.
Man, I heard moonshine tastes like pure fire and gasoline. I never tasted it, but
I didn't get to taste any of that when I was drinking them. It was mostly beer.
And then gotta save the best for last.
Oh yeah.
Me defending the PWP title against old Branden Juarez.
Oh boy, that is gonna be a killer match.
Yeah.
Me and being friends with the both of you, I'm a little conflicted. I mean, Branden did introduce me to my wife, and he was the best man in my wedding, but he seems to have a bit of a new attitude lately.
He has a new attitude of, and I respect that, of just pure selfishness and having his dirty dogs, the Messengers, do all of his dirty work.
Kind of like another wrestler that's on the national stage right now, that MJF.
Oh man, you know, MJF, he's probably one of the hottest bad guys in the area.
Yeah,
but I think MJF, man, he has his work cut out with CM Punk.
That match they announced last night for Revolution, that dog collar match, that's gonna be some.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoy AEW, man, because I feel like, I mean, I've always been a fan of the product, but I feel like AEW, it just gets down to nitty-gritty wrestling. You don't have 30, 45 minutes of interview, promo content. It's just, hey, shut up and wrestle.
And that's one thing that I definitely love about it, because, you know, I'm trying to start watching more of the WWE stuff, you know, just sitting back and just enjoying the show.
And I really want to try, I really do want to try, because also now there's a rumor of Stone Cold Steve Austin lacing up the boots again.
Oh man, I heard that rumor, and that would be near and dear to my heart, him being my favorite ever.
Yeah. I think the problem is, man, WWE, they just need to start, I think they need to go back to their roots.
That they do.
And
I would agree.
They're a $1 billion brand. They just need to stop with all the, you know.
I don't even know what you would call it.
I know. It's just, maybe I'm getting too old. I'm like, back in my day, that's how wrestling used to be. But
you putting your hand up there reminded me of that Simpsons episode where it was Grandpa Simpson having the the driver's license picture where it's like him yelling at a cloud or some shit. Well, some of the stuff I was wanting to ask you, get people in here to know some stuff about you. What got you into wrestling?
Okay, so I've always been a huge, like everyone else, been a huge fan of professional wrestling, right?
Yeah.
My dad actually got me into wrestling. And little backstory, I'm also an Army brat myself. My dad was in the Army, and he was stationed in Georgia and North Carolina, the home belt of NWA.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Some of the good
War Games, Dusty Rhodes, Nikolai Volkov.
Oh, man.
Ric Flair, the original
classic.
Four Horsemen.
Classic
So
stuff.
we always got me into it, and I started wrestling in high school. I actually won my state championship twice in high school. And then you take, scholarships on the line. Hey, you can go wrestle in any college you want. What do?
Yeah.
I joined the Army. So I joined the Army. I go to Fort Riley, Kansas. I'm always, I couldn't figure out how to get into wrestling. I always wanted to do it. And then I got orders to go to Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And I said, please don't send me to Fort Bragg. Please, I do not want to go to Fort Bragg. I've just heard horror stories about that. But when I went to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, what I just talked about with my dad, the Bible Belt of professional wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Of all the wrestling, I go to NWA, and I went to a wrestling school by the old school Steve Carino, if anybody knows who that was.
Oh, I definitely know about him.
Yep, former ECW champion. I learned my craft there, and it was tough because I was also active Army at the time, and then going to wrestling school 4 times a week, and then trying to travel, but also balancing, duty first with the military, and then trying to actively wrestle. So it was a slow progress. But yeah, that's how I got into it.
Nice. Yeah, I had a guy in my strike group when I was in the Navy that I didn't realize this when I would see him, because I got started on indie wrestling down in San Diego, and I'd see guys like, oh, he's finally getting back into the swing of things, B-boy.
Yeah.
Saw him on that last GCW show at the Hammerstein.
Yeah.
One of my favorites down there. And I'd see Adam Pearce down there when he was the NWA champ.
Yep.
And there was one guy that I ended up seeing him go over to his ship one day. I'm like, I didn't even know he was in the Navy. Come to find out, when we got deployed, the last show he was on, he was talking about everything like, gotta put this on hold for a little while. And then I ended up running into him at the McDonald's on the Pearl Harbor base.
Oh, wow. This is actually my old Army PT headgear. I still have it. It fits perfect, so that's why I still wear it to this day.
Nice. Yeah, but, you know what? I don't know if I have too much of the PT stuff anymore. My fat ass won't get into it.
Who's your favorite, I guess, military or US of A type of style wrestler that's ever existed?
Good question. My thing. There's always the classic legend Hacksaw Jim Duggan there.
Yeah.
Or Sergeant Slaughter. Those are all good when it comes to that type of a character. How about you?
So I'd have to pick Sergeant Slaughter as my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
And my favorite of all time that was serving in the military, veteran, and someone I would love to wrestle, Flip Gordon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a killer match right there.
I would love to somehow figure out how to wrestle Flip Gordon.
Hell, with the way things went with Ring of Honor,
yeah, sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit there.
And then, God, what's his name? Brain fart. Wrestles for AEW. He was in the Navy. He's a veteran. Oh, gosh. Sean Dean. Does that ring a bell? He's part of a tag team in AEW, but he's a Navy veteran. He was equivalent as, we're called staff sergeants in the Army, but he was equivalent of that rank in the Navy, E6.
E6, that would have been petty officer first class.
Yeah.
Okay. I might have to look into that one. As much AEW as I watch.
Let's talk about another match now. Preston Maxwell versus Duke Cornell.
Ooh.
You got your money on that?
Ooh, boy.
Duke's been dodging him for a little bit, but then Preston just came out of the woodwork.
Fuck you!
That's what.
Fuck Duke Cornell!
Tell me,
Flip Gordon!
tell me how you really feel.
I mean, there's one of the participants.
I guess you could say I have a little connection with Preston. I could be a little biased.
But I mean, Duke Cornell, me and him go back a little bit. Man, especially with the way he's been doing things lately, it'd be hard to count him out.
Duke, pound for pound, in my opinion, is the best man in the Midwest area right now.
You know, it would be hard to argue that. Definitely would be.
And I feel like if Duke took his shot, he could go somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I wish all eyes were on Duke Cornell. And if you're not familiar with Duke Cornell, look up Duke Cornell, professional wrestler, Omaha area, all over the Midwest area.
Facebook, YouTube. He got Twitter. I know he got Twitter.
He got everything.
He got everything. I don't know if he got TikTok though.
Chat, Snap, Tic Tac, you name it.
Yeah, all that shit. But yeah, as far as who I think is going to win that one, you know, me being friends within there, you know, it'd be hard for me not to pick him.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue experience because they've been doing about the same amount of time. Your size, they're about
about even
size.
there.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to go down who is more vicious and more cerebral in the ring.
Yeah, although I mean, hell, Duke has that whole thing. You only got one good eye right now.
Yeah, that might be.
He's been a little vicious after that.
Yeah, that might be his kryptonite. Preston might go for that eye.
Go for the good one.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been in this crazy business?
9 years.
9 years.
9 years. I was a little late bloomer.
Yeah.
I started when I was 24, 25, but yeah, 9 years. Just
that was about the time that I enlisted. 24. I turned 25 at boot camp.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Talk about worst birthday ever.
Yeah, I was 21 when I joined. As long as I'm having fun, you know, and I could have good matches and hopefully maybe get on TV once or twice. Who knows how long I'll be doing this?
I mean, hell, I'd love to see AEW come to at least Lincoln, if not here in Omaha, and
because WWE doesn't come here that much anymore. I feel like if AEW came here,
gosh,
we would love AEW.
Oh God, yeah, they'd have a killer audience, and how they always use a bunch of the indie guys from the area everywhere they go.
They do.
I mean,
that's a goal of mine. I want to start trying to branch out and try to go to these AEW shows because I feel like my time is due to get a match on there.
I want to go to one so bad because the way I look at it when people talk about the ratings and all that is when WWE comes, it's like, oh, you know, they might have people that are like, I can just sit back and watch it on TV. So their ratings get bigger. AEW, you see the reaction from the audience they get, and it's like every damn person is just having fun, and you're like, damn it, I want to be there.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one thing I enjoy about them. Another question, how much? We got a little while. What is one type of match that you haven't been in that you would like to do before you hang up the boots?
Ooh, that's a good question. You know, I've been in ladder matches before. I've been in cage matches before. I've been in I Quit matches before. I've been in last man standing matches before. I've been in my own match called Bare Bones.
Oh, I was gonna bring that one up. I was there for that one.
You don't know what that is? There's been two of them. It's the ring, right? You have the whole ring, but the canvas, the mats are taken off. It's just exposed wood.
Just the wood.
So maybe for just a bonus answer, I like that match to happen again. But two matches. I think it's a toss-up. I love, just because bias of the military, I love to be in a boot camp match.
I was gonna say that.
Boot camp match and maybe a casket match, if it warranted. Never been in that match.
One match that I haven't seen that I really want to see really bad is a cage match. I've never, like, I've seen them on TV and shit, but never actually been live at one.
I've been in one. It was a War Game style match. PP Connection versus,
That was that Magnum Wrestling.
Joey Anderson.
Another good buddy of mine. He's trying to get TikTok started. So.
I like Joey. Joey's a good man.
Oh yeah, good dude.
But yeah, casket match or boot camp match. I think I haven't done much else. I mean,
you can even do a little thing where you can like really build that up with some.
I've even been in a flag match, so that happened.
Oh yeah,
not too long ago.
Match. Yeah, Omar. You and Omar.
Yep, anniversary last year.
Man, I've always thought that I would love to, even for a little bit, get involved. But I mean, me with hurt my back in the Navy, and I don't know if I could be actual wrestling in, but I always thought it'd be cool to be a manager, you know?
Yeah. You know, managers are it's a vital role.
It is.
It's a vital role.
A lot of people don't realize that.
We have a great manager that'll be here tonight, Axel Grease.
Oh, yeah.
We've had another former manager, Manfred Sloblinski. He's somewhere out there. He might be back. Yeah, he might be back one day. Who knows?
Someday.
Yep. But managers,
hopefully not too soon.
I always said to myself, if I, thought I left it all in the ring, after wrestling, I'd be a manager. So I could damn sure talk. So.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say when you hang up the boots, as far as active wrestler goes, you make a killer.
Thought about that too. So yeah, managers are dear to my heart.
Yeah.
Got any more questions? I gotta go to the restroom. Those PBRs that they have in the locker room and going through me like water. So you got a grand finale question?
Let's see. Have a few people. First thing that comes to your mind when you hear about him. Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley. I think he's someone that I wouldn't want to fight because of his pure I don't give a shit attitude.
One thing I actually like about him.
Yeah. But my also just a gripe, and why is he? Did you notice like of the tights that he was wearing with the military insignia?
Before, yeah.
What does that mean? I don't know.
I
rules like that. Stolen valor. I'm like, why is he wearing these patches? What's the significance of that?
I have
Unless
no idea.
Unless he's playing homage to something, then I don't get the bigger picture.
And he hasn't worn those lately, so I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. Pound for pound, he's probably one of the toughest guys. Is he actively wrestling right now, or is he kind of like in a mysteriously limbo?
I think he's in a little bit of a limbo. I know they announced that he was going to be a part of the inaugural class of the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
so
pound for pound, one of the toughest guys out there, and I wish him and Brock Lesnar had a little bit more of a feud.
Oh yeah, that would
have been amazing.
Let's see, promotions, AEW.
If they know how to not keep signing all these guys and to work on their homegrown talent, they'll be the best because everyone wants to dime out WWE, but then just WWE just knows how to be the bigger product right now.
The way
especially with WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna. If 100%, if they say Stone Cold Steve Austin's wrestling at WrestleMania, everyone's gonna view to WWE.
Oh yeah. No, that's one thing that bam. But the way I think about it with them AEW signing all those people is like, you know, if somebody's gonna let them go, and then hey, we can offer you a job, then
my biggest fear is just being. WCW did something very similar to that.
You know what?
You want to work on your homegrown guys.
All right, and if you've heard of these guys, XPW, it was like the West Coast ECW.
Oh my God, was that the thing on the MTV?
No, that was Wrestling Society X.
I remember Wrestling Society X. Or was that the creepy like porn.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. I was not allowed to watch it as a young teenager. You know, I have no real opinion on it. I think it was kind of trash. Like, if I wanted to get into that type of stuff, I have my extracurricular activities, aka my wife. I want to keep wrestling.
But funny thing with them, before we go, I've been blocked by them on Twitter and Instagram.
Wow.
I
heard they're trying to resurrect and come back.
They had a show called Rebirth. Complete trash, if you ask me. They had a it was supposed to be a death match that ended because of too much bleeding, and it's like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. That promotion, I never.
All right. Well, we're here. Waiting room lounge, Benson, for PWP WrestleRama. The champ here, Pat Powers, is going to be defending his title against Branden Juarez. If you're in Omaha, get your ass down here.
Yum yum, get some.
All right.
Sweet, man, that was fun. Hopefully that was good for you.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go rest.
Oh yeah, no.